Hello YouTube, this is BUB'S Comics coming at you with a contest entry for Nighttiger's Box A contest. And I'll just show you real quick. He's not wanting to see keys necessarily, he's just wanting to see wherever your first box is. So for me, this is my little file cabinet. This is where I keep all the comics that are not on the walls. So I'll probably be doing a room tour here pretty soon to show off the rest of those. So some comics should be in my first box, my A box, but they're not necessarily because they're elsewhere on the walls. Like that Amazing Adventures 11. So that would normally be in my A box, but because he just wanted to see what's in the box, here we go. This thing opens out real nifty. Look at that. Yeah, isn't that a thing of beauty? Woohoo! Alright, let's get to looking at it. We'll try and do these without too much glare, but we'll take it as we get it. So first off, we got 3D Alien Terror. So these are all short boxes, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across and 4 down. So my hard limit on comics is about 3,000, so I don't keep more than that. And when I get close to that number, I sell some off and trim it down into the ultimate goal would be a very tight collection of fantastic comics in the neighborhood of 3,000. So first I have these corrugated cardboards, and that's my number. So that's where I keep my numbered comics. So right now we have 3D Alien Terror, and it goes 3D, so the first number there is 3. Now in some cases, I use the CLZ app to catalog all my books, and then I just hit alphabetical, and it's really hard to do, but I follow what it says. So a lot of these might be not places that other people would keep their comics, because when you do alphabetical, it's not always perfect. But it is at least a system that I can use, that I can rely on, because when I try and remember all my special rules for, yeah, it's alphabetized, but I want to move this somewhere else, I always forget them. So, and in the end, I can't find a comic, I need to look at a catalog anyway. So I might as well just follow what their recommended placement would be based on the alphabet. So next we have 3D Exotic Beauties. Nice LB Cole cover there. That is beautiful. I missed out on buying this book once, and it haunted my dreams. So I had to hunt it down, and I got it. Better copy too. Superman and Action Comics number 0. If any of y'all followed my channel earlier, I was collecting all the Zero comics. I don't know if I finished them all, but I got a ton of them. Here's a reprint of Action Comics number 1. I think this was the Loot Crate edition, so it has like a COA in the back. Here is another reprint of Action Comics number 1. This was the Death of Superman edition, but the one that had the advertisement in the back, not the one that covers. I like the ones that don't cover that guy in the bottom left corner's face. So there you go. Supergirl in Action Comics, so still Action Comics 685. Nice Action 1 homage cover. This is Action Comics 800, signed by Joe Kelly. Here is Superman in Action Comics 812. That's a Michael Turner sketch cover. Action Comics 826, just thought it was a cool Shazam cover. Action Comics 991. This one is, of course, the Justice League in movie theaters cover. So this has Batfleck and Wonder Woman there, the Gal Gadot. And here's Action Comics 1000, the only Action Comics 1000 that I picked up. And I even picked that up like a week after, and it was the one I wanted, so it was still in the shop, so I got it. Here's Age of Apocalypse number 4. Alf number 1. It says Robert Redford. Ha! Here is Alf number 9. The calendar issue. I like that one. Pretty cool. I don't have that one where he's messing with the seal, although I've seen it a couple of times. I just don't want to spend it. It goes for anywhere between 75 and 100, and I like to buy that comic at under 50 because it's a novelty comic. I don't like to spend too much for those. Alien Worlds number 2. Nice Dave Stevens cover. We got Alien Worlds number 4, another nice Dave Stevens cover. We have Alien Worlds by, this is like a one-shot by William Stock cover. Awesome. Very, very, very nice. Shown that off recently. Here's All-Star Westerns number 109. Pretty cool. Pretty sure I might have got that from Roger. I'm not sure. Metarog. Alpha Flight number 1. I think I got that as a contest winnings from Silver Age Dave. Aha! The Amazing Adventures of Superior Sam number 1. So everybody sub up to One-Legged Books, Chris Barkham's books. You gotta have the whole collection so far. Issue number 2 of Amazing Adventures of Superior Sam. Issue number 3. Issue number 4. Really like that homage cover. It's a Fantastic Four one. Issue number 5. These are all signed, of course. Issue number 6. And then my prized possession, my issue number 6, Gold Edition. Look at that. It says to BUB'S Comics, Different is Okay, 2018 Gold Edition. Haha! Love that one. Here was a DVD insert, I believe, for Amazing Spider-Man number 6. I think it came with the DVD of the movie that had the lizard in it. I forget which one that was. Here is Amazing Spider-Man 258. That's the first appearance of the Bagman costume, where he puts a bag over his head. And it's also where they find out that the costume is actually alive, and it's a symbiote. Before that, you didn't know that, so that's kind of a reveal. Here's Amazing Spider-Man 301. That's a reprint, so probably a Marvel Legends reprint. Here's Amazing Spider-Man 365. First appearance of Spider-Man 2099. Here's Amazing Spider-Man 374. That one's signed by Mark Bagley to BUB'S Comics. Signed Bagley. Pretty cool Venom cover there. There's Amazing Spider-Man. Oh, there's The Amazing Spider-Man, The Goblin Strikes. This is Pro Action number 1. But for whatever reason, when you put it in there, it actually lists as Amazing Spider-Man and then / Pro Action. So there you go. That's one of those weird ones that I wouldn't be able to find otherwise. Here's Amazing Spider-Man 520. Here's Amazing Spider-Man 17.1. I think that's a Delato cover, if I'm not mistaken. So pretty cool. Amazing Spider-Man 798. First appearance of Red Goblin, I think. Amazing Spider-Man 800. Just a beautiful John Romita Gwen Stacy cover. Amazing Spider-Man One Shot. This is Hookie. Or Hookie. You know, I want to say it's Hookie, but it's Hookie. And that is, it's actually a reprint of a graphic novel, and that's a Bernie Wrightson Spider-Man cover. And you see how trippy it is with the two kind of medias mixing together, and it looks almost like he looks animated and these look painted. And the whole book's like that. Pretty cool. Here's Amazing Spider-Man promo comic, free with the all detergent. Here is Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows number 1 variant cover. I don't remember that guy's name, John Tyler Christensen or something like that. I don't know, you can correct me. But it's the blister pack cover where they do the figures. Here's here's Amazon, an amalgam book. So it's filed under A for Amazon. That's a mix between Wonder Woman and, what's her name? Storm. Here, and now we're going to get into some Archies. So this will be filed under A because it's Archie Giant. Betty and Veronica Summer Fun. So it's Archie Giant number 18. We'll go through these pretty quick. Archie Giant number 21. Archie Giant 214. It's a cool cover. The reason I have most of these is because my wife, when I was first, trying to get her into comics, she kind of gravitated toward these Betty and Veronica comics. But she has since gravitated away and said that I could get rid of them or sell them or do whatever I want if I wanted with the set. But so far I just haven't been able to part with them. There's Archie Giant number 498. I think she's got 2 of those. Yep. Here is Archie Giant 508. Here's a nice old Archie's Girls Betty and Veronica number 43. I think it's the oldest Archie comic I have. That's pretty cool. You can really see that art there. Looks great. Here's Archie's Girls Betty and Veronica 62. Number 66. Number 68. Number, I don't know. The number's ripped off or rubbed out or whatever, but it's an Archie comic. Here's number 81. Here's 93. 94. 98. 138. 141. 148. 159. Cool. 192. 195. 196. 197. 218. 220. 237. 299. 303. 304. I like that one. 310. 333. 339. 346. Ah, we finished them. Alright, here's Assassins number 1, another one of those amalgams. Thank you to Pages, Films, and Plastics. He sent me some of those. Finish off my collection. Here's Archie, just plain Archie, 414. Here's Astonishing Spider-Man and Wolverine. I think that's number 1 of 6. Number 2 of 6 with a variant cover. Another 2 of 6, a regular cover. 3 of 6. And that one is 5 of 6, so must be missing 4 of 6. That's good to know. And 6 of 6. Here's Astonishing Tales, number 1. So this is obviously a later. It's a variant edition with Punisher, a great just looking cover with Punisher and Wolverine. Just love that one. Here's Astonishing X-Men Sketchbook. John Cassaday just knocked this run out of the park. The Astonishing X-Men Saga, number 1. There's Astonishing X-Men number 1. That's the A cover. Here's Astonishing X-Men number 1 variant cover. Pretty cool. The Astonishing X-Men number 1 director's cut. Joss Whedon and John Cassaday. This is one of my all-time favorite runs of any comics. Astonishing X-Men number 2. Astonishing X-Men number 3 is what's now a classic cover for this run. Astonishing X-Men number 4. Number 4 variant. Or maybe that one's a variant. No, this is a variant. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Still missing the sketch cover to that one. I'd like to have that. Number 8. Pretty cool one. Number 9. Like that. Number 10. Look at that big old noggin. Number 10 variant. Number 11. I suppose that's the first appearance of that character, which was pretty cool actually. Number 12. Everyone turned their back on Professor X for the millionth time. Another number 12 variant. Love that White Queen right there. Emma Frost. The Queen. Looking awesome. Number 13. 13 variant. Number 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. Another great one. Loved all the Emma Frost action there. So much I bought it twice. Number 19. It's a sideways cover there. And number 19 variant. So there you go. I'll show you a couple of extra ones just because it finishes off the A's. There's number 20. There's number 20 variant. There's number 21, one of my favorite ones in the group. It really looks like he just sniffed something terrible. And number 23. number 24, which actually finishes off the main story. And then there's Giant Size Astonishing X-Men number 1, which completes the story. That arc. Astonishing X-Men number 3. This is a different volume, of course, but it's got the whole trail of Wolverine. Pretty cool. And here's Astonishing X-Men Ghost Boxes. 2 of 2, so I'm missing number 1, I guess. Here's Avengers 221, one of my favorite Avengers covers ever, because it's got that joke with the Invisible Girl just being blank. Love that. And let's see. We got Avengers United. That's a Pence copy. Number 70. That's actually a UK collection of Avengers stories. And well, that's the last one in the box. Not a bad one. End off on a key. There's Avengers Annual number 10. First appearance of Rogue. So cool. So there you go, guys. That is my, I say quick. Nothing's quick when you do these types of videos. So that is my A box. I try to be diligent about putting away my comics, but honestly, usually they get put away about once a week. They come in, they go to the desk, they get stacked up. I do my videos. And then usually I put out videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or try to. And then once that's done, during the weekend, I play in here by putting them all away, and then change these out as I go. Sometimes I pick up a book, like this one was in my last haul, so you know, when I get a book that I'm really excited about, like Uncanny X-Men 266, I'll put it in these what do you call them? Top loaders. I'll put them in these top loaders, and you know, several other books. I picked this book up in the last haul too, so last week. So that's what I do with them also. So I put them there, and then the rest get filed into this sweet cabinet, and that's it. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate it. Everybody, check out Nighttiger. He's got a great contest going on. It's unique. I know I don't do a lot of contest videos anymore, but I figure since I'm putting out videos about 3 times a week, if there's a week where I don't have a haul, like this week, I'm still waiting on a bunch of stuff to come in from shipping, so I figure I'll throw a contest video out there for the ones that I find interesting and for the ones that have some prizes I'm interested in. So there you go. All right, everybody, sell it to Nighttiger, and we'll catch you later. Read a comic. Thanks. Bye.